welcome back to my channel. It's Debra here with our We Budget family at Stewart Well Budgeting, and I just want to welcome you back to my channel. And today's video, we're going to go ahead and jump right into it. If you see the black book, you already know what we're about to do. We're about to budget. Let's go ahead and budget paycheck number 1. Let's hop on back. Where is my... There it is. Oh, it just looks so pretty, so colorful. All right, so we've already done our monthly. So let's go ahead and do our payday budget breakdown. Then we're going to flip over and do our denomination breakdown, and we will prepare so that we can go and get this money out of the bank. Today is 11/6. I did go ahead and reprint my debt binder, by the way, my little debt booklet, and I printed it on white paper so it makes it easier for you to see. I didn't like the way that the yellow looked on camera, even though I like it in person, so I decided to forego that. We're still dealing with the lighting issue. That has not changed. Ramadan. It will pretty soon, I am sure, but as of right now, it is still the same struggle we have been having. So bear with us, sister. Okay. Uh-oh, I hope I didn't mess up. I have on 11/6 my 9 to 5. The number that you are going to see is what I have after taxes, deductions, 401ks, all of that, health, all of that comes out, and my tithe. So we have $1,720 that we will be stuffing with today. We will be budgeting today. So 11/6. We have rent, resurgent. I'm just going to go ahead and list the bills, and then I'll list their due dates, and I will be right back. Everything I've pretty much broken down what they are in my last budgeting video, so you can go ahead and check that out if you would like to know like what is resurgent or whatever else you see here. But I'm going to go ahead and fill this part out, and I'll be right back. I'm going to go through now and I've listed everything, and then their due dates. The due dates are important simply because it lets me know if there are payments that I'm going to leave in my account, when I can expect them to be drafted from my account. And usually if it's a fixed expense, it's going to stay in my account besides rent. I think rent will be the only one that comes out of here. And that's because I am stuffing my rent to pay for December. So the money that I stuff for rent for November will be to cover December's bills. Hopefully that makes sense. All right, so that's $550 for rent, $29 for resurgent, $117 for my phone bill, $250 for car insurance, $350 for my car payment, which I did. If you looked at my debt update video, I did call them and get an understanding of my car loan, because if y'all can see, I was absolutely confused by what was going on, but I did call them. So the next time that we do a debt update, I will update you on what I now understand concerning my car payment. And with that being said, 2025 and 26, we are throwing the book at that principal because I'm ready to get this car payment done. But we'll talk about that in my next debt update video. $25.03 to self credit and save. Klarna is $70.09. Afterpay was $23.38. I just went ahead and just paid the rest of Afterpay this pay. I just said, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and just do it so that I can get it done. So I have no more Afterpay payments after this one. Thankfully, if you look at my monthly budget, I had an Afterpay here and an Afterpay there. I think I was, yeah, this one and then this one. And so I just went ahead and just paid it all at one time. I didn't feel like waiting until something else. No, like let's just do it all at one time. So I did go ahead and pay Afterpay today already. For Apple Music, I am a student, which is why it's only $7 for me. Okay, so let me grab my calculator and let's add all of this up. If the calculator want to work with me today, because you know sometimes they be doing what it want to do. It does what it wants to do. Okay, so we have in total 1,400, and I'm just going to round it up because it's $1,465.50. I'm just going to round it up to 1,466. That actually helps me when I'm budgeting. So now we have 1,720 minus 1,466. Our remaining balance is $254. Okay, so now let's go ahead and do our variable expenses. I'm going to list all of them, even though we may not put to all of them this time. I'm still going to list them all. So I have grocery, gasoline, Debra, which is my personal household, miscellaneous, and dine out. So for groceries, I'm going to put 60 down. For gas, I'm going to put 50. I'm going to put 20 for myself, 24. No. I'm going to put 0 for household because I had 0. I'm going to put 0 for all the remaining ones because, and I'm going to put 40 here, 40 for myself because let's put 40 for miscellaneous. Yeah, let's put 40 for miscellaneous. I'm not going to do any sinking funds or any debt out of this paycheck. I'm going to do, because I'm only putting, based on this, $50 towards sinking funds anyway. So I'm just going to do my sinking funds out of my next paycheck. I'm not going to put anything in the household only because I have $30 for Amazon gift cards, and if I need anything for the household, then I'll just use the Amazon gift cards for the next 2 weeks because we're moving anyway. So I don't want to bring a whole lot of new stuff to the house, honestly. But if I need anything, I'll just go ahead and Amazon it. So yeah, that's that for household. So I'll give myself 40 and I'll put 40 in miscellaneous because I already have an idea where that money has to go. So let's calculate this and see how much this is. 60 plus 50 plus 40 plus 40. That's $190, which leaves us with a balance of $64. Again, I'm not going to put anything into sinking funds, but I do want to do $50 towards that. As you can see, I did do, okay, for those who did not watch my last budget. Anything that's highlighted in yellow is handled by pay number 1. Anything highlighted in pink is handled by pay number 2. $50 I did want to put for pay number 1, so I'm going to stick to that. and put $50 here. And that leaves me with a balance of $14. And that $14 will be my buffer. I will leave that in the bank for anything that I do not expect to, do not expect to come out. Okay, so we start off, this is after tithe, after deductions, after taxes, $1,720. And then our fixed expenses was $1,466. Our variable expenses came up to $190, $0 in our sinking funds, $50 for our savings, $0 for our debt, but we did have $14 for our buffer. And so after our buffer, hopefully y'all can see this. Oh my goodness, if y'all can't see this, that would be so terrible. $14 for our buffer. And so if we did this correctly, this should all equal out to 0. Let's see. 1720 minus 1466 minus 190 minus 50 minus 14. And that is a zero-based budget. All right. So now let's go to our denominations breakdown. This is what I'm going to take out of the bank. Okay. So let me see. Give me 1 second so that I can make sure I'm breaking this down correctly. For the denomination breakdown, this is what I'm going to be taking out of the bank. As far as my bills are concerned, I usually leave everything in the bank, but except for my rent. Like I was just saying, I'm going to take my rent out to actually cash stuff. I don't want to leave that in the bank because I will start swiping, and I don't want to do that. So we have rent. And then we move right on to our variable expenses. I'm only going to list on this part the ones that I'm going to take out for. And then that's Debra and miscellaneous. Not taking out for sinking funds this paycheck, but I am taking out for savings. All right. Rent is $550. Groceries is, how much should I say for groceries? $60. Gasoline is $50, I think. Okay, $50. I'm going to get $40. Miscellaneous is going to get $40. Savings is going to get $50. I'm going to get 5 100s and $150. So now I'm just going to go ahead and break down what I'm going to be taking out of the bank. And then groceries, let's do 320s for groceries. Sorry if I'm knocking you all. Okay, gas, I'm going to put let's do 2 20s and 2 5s, so that way if I want to just do 25 each time that I go, I can do that. I'm not bad on gas, but if I fill up tomorrow, I probably could get away with putting $25 in there and it'll fill me up based on where my gas needle is right now. For Debra, I'm going to pull out I'm going to pull out 120 and 2 10s, and I'm going to do the same for miscellaneous. Pull out a 20 and 2 10s. And then for savings, I want to do it all small bills because we're putting bare minimum in. We need it to go as far into okay. Catch your words, baby girl. Go into as many challenges as possible. Why? Because every little bit adds up. Even if you got to put $2 or $3 here or there, every little bit adds up. Okay, so let's go ahead and do... Let's do $25 and 5s. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then let's do 25 ones. I'm not about to tally out 25 ones. So, okay. So for 100s, we have 5, which is for $500. We have 150, which is for $50. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 20s for $140. We have 4 10s for $40. is this fly in here, child? Oh my gosh. We have 7 5s for 35, and then we have 25 ones for 25. So if we did this correct, this, oh wait, how much was that? Let me total this first so I know how much I'm supposed to have. 550 plus 190 plus 50 equals $790. So if we did this part right, we should end up with $790. So 500 plus 50 plus 140 plus 40 plus 35 plus 25. Boom, $790. Let's go. Oh, see, it's hard for me to do that. Okay. All right. So anyway, okay, so great. So let's go to the bank now. We have everything budgeted out. Let's put the black book up. All right. So we are back. I have gone and gotten the money out of the bank. So let's go ahead. First of all, before we open this wallet up, don't expect any money. Don't expect anything to be left over, okay? It's just not there. Everything is zeroed out, okay? Yeah. This is in here because I took it out of my giving tab because my at my job, my CFO, her daughter is selling candy for a fundraiser, and so for her school, I think. I can't remember what the fundraiser is for, but I wanted to give her some money, so I did, and this is a leftover from that. So this is actually going to go back into my giving envelope. So this is not money that I will be cash stacking today. So we're going to go ahead and put that in the back because we're not going to use it. There's nothing, guys. When I say that there's nothing, there is nothing that is in here. Let's look at the coins. It's a dime. There you go. It's a dime. Let's pull out Elaine because every little thing adds up. So let's put that in there. Okay. And let's get into stuffing this. I'm going to go ahead and wipe that clean. Let me see if I have another one right now. I don't think that I do, though. Let me check. Yeah, I don't think that I have another one. Let's just hop right into it. Oh, well, we can't do that until we count the money, y'all. How about it? Okay. Teller slip. I use my teller slip. These are currently in my shop. They are laminated. They are reusable. You would just take an alcohol wipe, some Lysol, some hand sanitizer, put it on there, wipe it off. You can also use a wet erase marker, which would just require water for you to put on there and just wipe it off. You can use these over and over and over again. I am considering bringing out Post-its for those who like Post-its. But you know, for those of us who don't mind recycling and using the same one over and over again, like give them your slip and then get it back. Now go ahead and give it back to me now. And even for those who may go to the ATM, if you still would like to write down what exactly you need to take out, this is still good for you as well. But this is what I took to the bank. As you can see, I have all of my quantities. These are my denominations over here, my quantities, how many bills I should actually have by the end of that. Once I get all my quantities out, and then the total of each, okay? So that's that. In my shop now, www.shopdebrenee.com. Let's go ahead and count how much we will be stuffing today. We have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. Now, look. Y'all know we got to pause every now and again to ask y'all some questions. When the last time you saw 100 on this channel? I'm just saying. Okay, we just go ahead and go ahead. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. 550, 570, 90, 610, 630, 650, 670, 690, 700, 710, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 66, 67. These are crisp. 68, 69, 70, 71, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 7, 80. 781, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 790. I think we did it right. We're supposed to get to 790, and we did do that, so I'm okay with it. All right, let's go ahead. And we actually have every denomination this time, which is bananas. Can y'all see this? Hopefully y'all can see this. That's bananas. Every denomination except for 2. Y'all know I don't do $2 bills. Okay. That's raggedy. But it's okay. We're going to go ahead and still stuff it. Woo, she looks so pretty. I don't remember the last time I've had a full... Okay, hold on. Thumbnail? Do we want to do a thumbnail? I got to put my teller slip up in there. All right. So let's get into cash stuffing. We're going to go ahead. All of this money here includes savings challenges, but of course, savings challenges will not be in this video. We're just going to stuff my wallet and put the money for rent aside. For gas, sorry, y'all. Didn't mean to knock you. We said that we're going to put in $50. So let's count out 50. And I said that I was going to do 2 20s and 2 5s. Now, if you can recall, before, let me backtrack. Woo! We had a time where I was saying I was going to split the money up because when I have both weeks in my wallet, it does not last. So I'm going to go back to that because that worked for me when I did it. So for week number 1, we're putting 25 in and we're going to put 25 to the side for week number 2. On my weekly expense tracker, I have 2 weeks. Okay. When I was using my A7 wallet, I had 2 separate trackers, one for week 1, one for week 2. But since this is longer and this is the A6 size, I decided to put week 1 and week 2 on the same sheet. I'm going to do 25 in here for gasoline for week number 1. I actually plan to redo these envelopes because the frosted is cute, but I think I want white. I think I want a white background. If you know anything about me, when my mind get focused on something, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Okay, groceries is getting $60, and that is 3 20s. Okay, Debra is getting $40, and I gave myself a 20 and 2 10s. So 20 is going to go for this week and 20 will be for next week. Dine Out got nothing. Households got nothing because I have Amazon gift cards. And then for miscellaneous, I got a 20 and 2 10s. So 20 will go for miscellaneous next week. 20 will go for miscellaneous this week. I was supposed to be going out with some people this week, but I might have to tell them, hold your horses, pump the brakes. I mean, you got to do what your budget can afford. And right now, it's just not in my budget. So I might have to be like, wait a minute. All right, so that's my wallet stuffed. So for next week, let's see what we have. For next week, I'll have $20, $40, $50, $65 for next week's expenses. And so you will see me, this will most likely be a short when I go to, refresh my wallet a week from now, which will be next Tuesday. Today's Wednesday, but it'll be next Tuesday when I refresh my wallet. Then you'll probably see a short of me, how much money I had left from week number 1, if there is any. And then week number 2, how much I have going in. Okay. So I'm going to grab my high priority sinking fund binder. And I'm going to go to household, and I'm going to put $550 in for household. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 50. And so I put the money in there. I keep saying like, okay, so that's how it's happening because my parents are taking care of the month of November, but I want to get to the point where I have money, like I have a month's worth of bills in my 1 month ahead binder. So I want to have a month's worth of rent in that OMA binder. Not there yet. It's actually honestly just that $10. We need to beef that up a whole lot more, but that'll come later down the line. Again, this goes into my giving. So let me pull out my giving. I want to put the money back in there because that's where it originally came from. All right. And so now that that is finished, the only thing left that we should have is $50 for savings challenges. So let's count it and just make sure that that's what we have. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we have $50 left for savings challenges. That is my envelope stuffed. That is rent put away. And that is our planning and budgeting for paycheck number 1 of November. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, I love y'all. Have a great week and God bless you.